The foot in the door. The foot in the door technique is a powerful compliance tactic used in sales, marketing, and persuasion. It starts with a small, easy-to-agree-to request, and once you comply, is followed by a larger, related request. The goal is to get you to say yes to the big request by first getting you to agree to something small. Salespeople, charities, and marketers frequently use the foot-in-the-door technique to boost compliance. A salesperson may ask if you have a few minutes to answer some questions, then launch into their sales pitch once you agree. A charity may request that you sign a petition or wear a small pin before asking you for a sizable donation. A websites often ask for your email address to send a newsletter before bombarding you with sales offers. The initial requests seem innocent enough, but they are carefully designed to get your foot in the psychological door. Once you've said yes, you're more likely to comply with a larger follow-up request to stay consistent with your earlier decision. Signs that the foot-in-the-door technique is being used. Watch out for these red flags that signal the foot-in-the-door technique is in play. 1. The initial request is small, simple, and easy to agree to. 2. The second request is larger but related to the first in some way. 3. There is a delay between the first and second request. 4. You feel obligated to say yes to the big request after agreeing to the small one. If an interaction follows this pattern, be on guard that foot-in-the-door persuasion tactics may be being used on you. The requester is trying to leverage your initial commitment to get even more from you. How to defend yourself against this technique. Just being aware of the foot-in-the-door technique can help inoculate you against it. When you notice the signs, pause and critically evaluate any follow-up requests rather than mindlessly complying. A few other tips to avoid falling for this tactic. Feel free to say no to initial requests if you're not interested. Don't let them get their foot in the door. If the second request makes you uncomfortable, remember you're not obligated to say yes just because you agreed to the first request. Take time to think over any big requests rather than agreeing on the spot. Step away from the social pressure of the situation. By recognizing foot-in-the-door tactics and resisting the urge to comply, you can maintain your freedom to make independent decisions. Don't let prior commitments unfairly constrain your choices. Using the foot-in-the-door technique to your benefit. While this tactic is often used manipulatively, you can apply the underlying psychology in an ethical way. The foot-in-the-door concept shows the power of starting small to gain momentum. If you want to adopt a new habit, begin with a tiny, easy-to-stick-to version of the behavior before scaling up. When pitching ideas, start with a small trial run or pilot program to get initial buy-in before proposing a major initiative. To encourage family and friends to support a cause you care about, ask them to take a small action first, like signing a petition, before requesting a bigger commitment. By understanding the psychology behind the foot-in-the-door technique, you can tap into the principle of consistency and use small requests to pave the way for larger goals. As long as you're not misleading anyone, this approach can help you be more persuasive and influential. The foot-in-the-door technique is a pervasive compliance tactic. But by recognizing it, defending against unwanted influence attempts, and ethically applying the concept, you can use your knowledge of this persuasion principle to your advantage.